Hey guys, it's Beltran. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video subject matter is gender diversity in Victoria. The reason I thought I'd make this video, it's going to be very quick, I won't be on camera for any of it really, is just to discuss the fact that here in Australia, particularly here in Victoria, it literally is becoming communism. And when I say communism, I mean communism of the mind. The fact that the school can take your child away from you based on the fact that you choose not to support your child's sexual transition from male to female or from female to male. The school and the State Department can can take the decision away from the parents to deal with the matter how they feel is right, and the child can be taken away and given, every single benefit according to their standard, whereas the parent might want to counsel the child through it and embrace and teach the child to embrace themselves as they are. So that's not where we are right now. Anyway, have a look at this. Hey guys, as you can tell, I am actually in the education.vic.gov.au section of the Victorian State Government website regarding schools and education. Now, I thought it would be interesting to just do a small video where I discuss exactly what this says, because a lot of parents don't seem to know what the school will be teaching their kids. So let's have a look at what this Safe Schools program states, or at least at what this program, generally speaking, states. Alright. So it says gender diversity, because we all know that there's more than one gender, 74. Purpose of this policy: to ensure schools support same-sex attracted, gender diverse, transgender and intersex students and affirm their gender identity. So I think it's extremely good to support anyone, absolutely, but I don't think it's healthy to affirm someone being transgendered. This takes a lot of soul searching, it takes a lot of heartache, I would imagine. So to take that and allow the schools to be responsible for that, rather than leave it to the parents, the child and the counsellor or the psychiatrist or what have you, the school has no place in that. So they should not be affirming anything, but they should definitely be supportive and kind. Policy: schools must take reasonable steps to eliminate discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, or intersex status. The department requires schools to support same-sex attracted, gender diverse, transgender, and intersex students by providing a positive, supportive, and respectful environment, respecting privacy and confidentiality in relation to all students, supporting students who want to affirm or transition gender identity at school, challenging all forms of homophobia and transphobia to prevent discrimination and bullying. Now, that's something that would be difficult if you are a Christian. The second you would say you're a Christian, you are the minority and the protected party is the transgendered individual or the intersex individual or the gay individual. They would easily be protected and automatically seen as the victim in this particular circumstance. They want to take positive action to eliminate discrimination or harassment of students on the basis of their sexual or gender identity or intersex status. I actually think that's really good. I have no problem with that. My issue will come later when it turns out that if you're a Christian, if you're a Christian and you express an opinion, that will automatically be perceived by the person hearing it as some form of bullying, rather than allowing the kid to express themselves freely and say to their friend, I actually think you're a boy, but let's still be friends. That could possibly be seen as bullying, and then the teenager or the child could get in trouble and expelled based on saying a very random off-the-cuff statement that shouldn't require intervention in any way. Now, this is the bit that I think will shock most people. This is the bit that I think people need to know about, especially here in the Socialist Republic of Victoria. Parental consent, okay? I hope every single parent out there, or future parent with a baby in their belly, can read this. There may be circumstances in which students wish or need to undertake gender transition, because every child needs that, idiots, without the consent of their parents and or carers and or without consulting medical practitioners. If no agreement can be reached between the student and the parents regarding the student's gender identity, or if the parents will not consent to the contents of a student's support plan, it will be necessary for the school to consider whether the student is a mature minor. If it is considered a mature minor, they can make the decision for themselves without parental consent and should be affirmed in their gender identity at school. Department policy addresses situations in which students, though under the age of 18 years, may be sufficiently mature to make their own decisions. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we are dealing with here in Victoria.
I think it's very revealing, don't you think? This is why we need pushback. This is why political posting mama, Marika Rancic, fights against the things she's fighting against. This is important. We want to be able to mother and parent our children as we deem fit. And there should be nothing wrong with, you know, if your 4-year-old son says to you, I'm a girl, no, you're not, sweetheart. You're a boy. That should be okay. So that's what we're dealing with at the moment. This is an impromptu video, so all of my usual production values are not their best. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure you share it around. It's extremely important that people are aware of what's going on. And yeah, it's extremely important that we share this message, because we're educating our children in such an unusual way now. I think it's got to be about homeschooling. There's my kitty. Hello. I think it's super scary that is a possibility, that a parent can have their child taken away from them for reasons that are deemed as abusive according to a backwards thinking department. You know, it's not like the child is being mistreated in any way. It's more that these new standards have been put into place, and we're creating very quickly, it's happened extremely quickly, we're creating a generation of mixed up kids. It's very sad. Anyway, give this video a like, share it, subscribe to my channel for more of these truths, and I'll see you at the next video or live stream.